single prisoner altered the fate of hundreds. But he paid a high price for it. Defeated the sleeper, destroyed the barrier. But while all the other prisoners escaped, he remained behind in the rubble. It was I who dispatched him against the sleeper. Now it is I who brings him back from there. He is weak and has forgotten much. But he is alive. He's back.
There you are again. I never thought the two of us would meet again.
I feel like I spent 3 weeks lying under a load of rocks.
Well, so you did. Only the magic within your armor kept you alive. I had feared I might not be able to rescue you from the debris of the temple, but enough of that. You're here now. There's a new threat that we have to deal with.
Zardas. The last time I saw you, you were taking a nap in the Sleeper's Temple. And you still haven't told me what were you doing in the Sleeper's Temple. And now you just summoned me here 3 weeks later. And by the way, don't think I don't remember that I had about 50,000 ore on me and I want to see that back, you get it? Don't tell me you used it to create this new tower of yours. You have a secret agenda. I'm on to you, Zardas.
After the fall of the barrier and the banishment of the sleeper, Beliar's wrath has grown even greater. A mighty artifact, so it is written in the old scriptures, will be brought back to this world when the god of darkness sends his henchmen out to search. This search has long since begun. Beliar's henchmen are desecrating the oldest shrines of the gods. The guardians of these holy places have awakened, and their wrath makes the earth tremble. Every powerful magician on this island could sense this wrath. And some of them have certainly begun to face the threat.
At least we have enough time now. I did it. The sleeper
has been banned. You vanquished him, so much is true. But is not within our power to stop the war that ensues now. With his final furious scream, the sleeper has set into movement the armies of darkness. It was an order to all evil creatures, a word of power that they were all bound to obey. His last order was, "Come," and they came, all of them, even the dragons.
Dragons?
They are creatures of an ancient power. I can sense their presence, even here. And they have gathered an entire army of lowly servant creatures around them.
Where's this army now?
The army is camped not far from here, in the Valley of Mines near Corinus, and they're getting ready to attack. We do not have much time left.
Psh, that sounds easy. I mean, if the sleeper conjured the dragons, then the sleeper is stronger than the dragons, right? And since we took out the sleeper, well, I took out the sleeper, you are taking a nap, mind you, then the dragons shouldn't be that much of a problem. Am I right?
What can we do?
This time we cannot handle it by ourselves. Only the power of Innos will help us against these dragons. A group of paladins is stationed in the city of Corinus, not far from here. They possess a powerful artifact which could help us to defeat the dragons. They call it the Eye of Innos. You need to get hold of this artifact. Tell the paladins about the threat. You must convince their leader to support us.
And once you have talked to him, you need to find the artifact of Beliar. It is the counterpiece to the Eye of Innos. It must not fall into the hands of evil.
What exactly is the Eye of Innos?
It's an amulet. Legend has it that Innos himself was poured part of his power into this amulet. It will restore some of your lost strength and help us defeat the dragons. It also has some other hidden powers. I shall tell you more about that once the amulet is yours.
I hope it can also restore some of my lost, or not just strength, please.
Why would the paladins give me the Eye of Innos?
Because you are the one who is destined to wear it.
How can you claim to know that?
There are a number of reasons. The most important being, you have defeated the Sleeper. If you weren't a favorite of the gods, you'd be dead by now.
Let's assume you're right and I'm destined to bear the Eye of Innos. How would the paladins know that's true?
The eye itself chooses the one who may wear it. Once you get hold of it and put it on, the paladins cannot doubt your words any longer.
To be fair, I was a magician of the sixth circle of magic, and I was a magician of fire, a magician of water, and a magician of darkness, binding all three schools, right? So, it's easy. Clearly they should just give it to me, right? And I was the richest man in the colony.
How can I get to the city?
Just follow the path from here through the mountains. The city is large. You cannot miss it, but watch out. The path to town is not without dangers, and you aren't nearly as strong as you once were.
That's the understatement of the year.
I need weapons.
I can only give you whatever little I have here. Look around in my tower. Anything that looks useful to you, you can have.
You know what? That is a brilliant idea. I might just look out for my ore in your tower. I'm pretty sure you have it stashed around here somewhere. Anyway.
I'll be on my way as fast as I can.
Good. And one more thing. Don't tell anyone that you've talked to me. Above all, don't tell any magician. Since I have gone into exile, the Circle of Fire has taken me for dead, and that's a good thing.
Chapter 1. The Menace. You know what, Zardas? I'll take you for that as well if you don't come up with my gold. And ore. Which I had both of. Need I remind you? Hey, look at this! A button. Huh. So you do have some gold lying around here. You know what? To make up for all the ore and gold I have lost in your teleportation, I'll just take whatever you have. It won't really make up for it, but it's a start. You hear me, Zardas? I want it all back. Look at this. I'm poor as a fiddle again. Now these plants should come in handy. Although to be fair, I never really knew how to brew any potions.
I can't read that.
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of gibberish. Hey Zardas.
Hey, you! Can you tell me anything about this stone tablet?
First, I suspected it might be a magical artifact, but I finally concluded that it is not of any great significance. I have not been able to decode the meaning of this tablet entirely, but it seems to concern the history of a very old culture. If you want the tablet, it's yours. I have no use for it.
I'll take it. I'll take everything you have around here.
Where exactly are we?
As I already said, near the city of Corinus. I have rebuilt my tower here.
But it's only been a few days since we last saw each other in the Valley of Mines.
The servants I summoned to build my tower have done a thorough job.
You can say that again.
Wait, you didn't use the power of the ore I had to build your tower again, did you? Oh man, that's exactly what you did.
Where can I find better equipment?
The closest place where you can get better weapons and armor is the city of Corinus. But down in the valley you can find some healing herbs that will help you if you get injured in a fight. See the lake right in front of my tower. A secret passage leads to the valley from there.
Why is the Circle of Fire not supposed to know about you?
I used to be a high member of the Circle. Even then I suspected that demon magic might be the key to the magic barrier. But I could never have convinced the other members of the Circle to follow this path. So I left the Circle in order to study the black arts. That is a crime for which the fire magicians, the ordained of Enos, the ever good and virtuous, will accept no excuse. They are certain that I'm still alive, but they have no idea where to find me, and that's a good thing too.
You know, I have to say, I'm sort of liking Enos and his fire spells, but I do like your more pragmatic approach as well.
So what should we do next?
We shall proceed as planned. There's no other way. You can go get yourself the Eye of Enos, and I shall keep looking for answers.
You should also keep looking for my ore. Alright, more ingredients for potions. I'm sure they'll come in handy. Are you okay? A key, huh? Just lying around there. I'll have that. You know, Zardas, one thing I have to give you credit for. This new tower of yours is much better than the old one. The old one just made no sense, bro. Of course you'd have a statue of Beliar. I wouldn't touch that thing though. Hunt and pray, yes, very good read, yeah. Next. Hunt and pray 2, bloodflies. I have forgotten how to skin bloodflies and take trophies in general, haven't I? But you know what? I think it's coming back to me. And pretty fast, actually. Oh look, more gold. Which I will kindly have. The way of battle. I know all about battle. And this keeps going up. Let's see what we can find. Finders keepers. I think I'm getting dizzy from all this climbing. Running around in a circle.
I know nothing about picking locks. I know nothing about picking locks.
You know, Fingers was the same self-acclaimed best thief in the old camp, but I'm pretty sure that was me. So I have to get back on that.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I wonder if Corinus will be as profitable as the old camp used to be. Oh boy. This is a really large tower. And this time it looks like we can go all the way down in your tower, Zardas. We don't need any more bloodfly scrolls. Which is a great improvement. You are learning. Belt of Strength. That could probably come in handy. I guess the dagger is all that we can use right now. Alright. Let the adventure begin. But which way should I go again? You said take the path to Corinnes? I hope this is the right path. And a rusty sword. Very good. Well, it looks like I can still slay some sheep with great efficacy.
Nothing there.
Wow, that was a really good find. A lot of fire spells and some potions. Me likey. I would even check in this lake, but I wouldn't like getting wet. Looks like the sun's come out. Whoa, these things hit really hard. Good thing I have some potions. I suppose we can use some of these, or... You know, I need to get my hands on some food. But also, we have a bow now. Goblins, silly creatures. You know, I might have lost my armor, I might have lost my ore, I might have lost my memories, in my skills, but you know one thing I still remember? Or I still have going for me? I still have my premonitions. Because I just had this weird image in my mind that I was going to die by going this way. Now if I could only trick these goblins to come one at a time, that would be great. Oh, that did something. Got one. Although to be fair, he kinda got me a bit as well. Wow, I've barely managed to cast one fire arrow and I'm already out of mana. Nice and easy.
Nothing to plunder.
Got him.
What with?
Oh hell no. What are those? Like huge bugs. I mean, they had bugs in the old camp, but these are like incredibly big and disgusting. I should probably drink or eat something. Nope, no. I'm sorry I called you big and disgusting. I meant nice and fluffy. Plushy, yeah? Okay. Definitely need life. Oh, and I have some mana potions? Perfect. Because I'm definitely going to need those as well. I hate this disgusting bug. Wow, that worked. No! I hate insects!
Nothing to be had there.
Could have been better. Ew. I mean, just look at this. You can only imagine having one of these in your kitchen. Totally kills your appetite. Okay, I have to think about this. 25 mana, huh? Well, that's bad for me. Means I'm wasting these, but what other choice do I have? I'll be taking all of these plants because I desperately going to need them. Fireball, perfect. And Essence of Mana, perfect. I hear some wolf. I hear wolf. I'm going to be the boy who cries wolf. Yep, I hear it. Alright. Come here, you. Whoa! Whoa!
There's another of those scummy beasts.
Yes, and now he's eating my entrails. You know, I just had the weirdest of my premonitions. I was fighting this wolf, and unlike all the other wolves I've ever fought before, this one dodged like a champion. And then he killed me, obviously, and then he started eating my entrails. It's strange. I keep having this premonition. It's like a nightmare, but it just pops into my head, you know, as I'm sitting there, you know, thinking about all the good things in the world. Just this premonition just comes into my mind, like, you know, forcefully. It's not just a wolf, it's a dire wolf. It's the grim, the grin. How do I handle this wolf, though? I mean, it's one of the most badass wolves I've ever seen. Whoa, I got
Nothing
him
to be had there.
with a feint. I wish I could skin him alive. Oh boy, that was very difficult. Who's cooking here? That looks like Lester?
Is that you? Really? Man, am I glad to see you.
Same here, Lester. How did you get here?
Lester, how did you get here?
That was a crazy escape. After the barrier exploded, I wandered around the area for a while in total confusion. Then I spent days fighting my way through these woods until I finally found this valley here. Diego, Milton, and Gorn are still in the Valley of Mines. At least, I think so.
How come the first place I find you in, Lester, it looks like a swamp here, with bushes and trees, totally like you.
What happened?
After the Sleeper was defeated, the entire Brotherhood lost their minds. Without their master, they were all just empty husks.
And you? What about you?
It was the same for me. I had nightmares and even hallucinations. But once my head was more or less clear again, I ran for it. Once, I thought I saw a huge black shadow pounce on a group of fugitives and burn them all up in a giant cloud of fire. At that moment, I really thought a dragon had come to kill me.
Did you see anything else?
No. I took to my heels and ran.
You know, it's a good thing you got out of that swamp, because all that smoking was doing you harm, with all the hallucinations and headaches. By the way,
I'm on my way to Corinus. What do you know about the town?
Corinus? Well, it's a seaport. Nothing special. Why do you ask?
I must go and see the paladins who are said to be in town.
Really? They won't even let you into the town. And certainly not to where the paladins are.
of course, I know the drill.
Do you have any suggestions how I could get into town?
I certainly do. I worked for an old alchemist named Constantino some time ago. He has great influence in the city, and he's instructed the guards at the gate to let anyone through who can sell him rare herbs. So it's quite easy, really. You collect a large bunch of the plants that grow here all over the place, and then you pretend you're working for Constantino, and in you go. But don't collect a mix of this and that. The guards aren't all that bright, and they know nothing about alchemy. The bundle needs to look good to them if you want to get through. I think that 10 specimens of the same kind of plant should do the trick.
Thanks for the hint. How long have you been hiding out in this valley?
I don't know exactly. A week, maybe? But there's one more thing. When I came here in the evening, I took a look up on the mountain, and there were only a few trees there. And when I looked the next morning, that tower was there. I could have sworn it wasn't there before. Since then, I haven't left the valley.
You mean Zardas's tower? I knew he was powerful, but creating a tower just like that...
Zardas the necromancer? He lives in that tower? I don't know if I like that.
Don't worry, he's the one who rescued me from the Sleeper's Temple. He's on our side.
Well, he built the tower with my ore. So of course it's an impressive tower. It was a lot of ore.
You need to tell Zardas about the shadow. It could be important.
You don't think it was my imagination? You mean there really was a...
Dragon, yes.
You're getting into the thick of it again, am I right?
I shouldn't say in the thick of it. Not yet.
Well, good. If it's so important, then I'll go see him. But not now. For the moment, I'm going to rest. I'm still exhausted after the escape from the penal colony. I think you've got big plans. I'll see you later at Zardas's.
Okay, Lester, you take care. And I hope you didn't bring any of those crazy smokes with you. Boy, were those really bad. Oh, baby. No. I mean, one of these wolves was bad, but two of them. Now I'm going to start having those premonitions again, aren't I? Maybe I should fireball one of them. But that seems like an overkill. I also see a bloodfly. Okay, I'm terrible with the bow. I've always been terrible with the bow. But... crazy times, I know.
Nothing to be had there.
And I'm also out of arrows. Okay, but I did pick some of these dark mushrooms. 3 mana points. Very good. Very good indeed. Well, I don't really have much choice, so here goes nothing. If I can't block
Nothing
it,
there.
then I can dodge it. No. I'm not prepared for you. I was just
Nothing
joking.
to plunder.
I was totally prepared for you. Whoa, that sounds like a wolf? Oh, baby, of course it is. There's 2 of them even. Alright, let's start with this one. Do I still have potions? I do not. This will likely hurt. Wow, that fried him. Kentucky Wolf Chicken right here. Kentucky was a friend of mine. Looks like I've still got it. I may have lost all my abilities, but I still know how to fight. Although, to be fair, I'm really hard pressed for mana and life. Alright, so we still have these fire arrows, which we will definitely make use of. Healing plants are perfect. I should talk to this Constantino when I get to Corinnes. I definitely have to learn how to brew potions. Eating raw plants is just not very good. Oh, no you don't. Oh, no you don't. Young giant rat. I wonder if I should use one of these fire arrows. They are pretty valuable and powerful. But I certainly cannot deal with 3 rats at the same time. I mean, rats, giant bugs, what's next? Alright, 2 down. And I think I saw 1 more. Yeah, there it is. Healing her, perfect. There's almost not even a good reason to eat raw plants. Whoa, got him where he wasn't looking. I'm very sneaky. Another young giant rat. Looks like getting the drop on them is quite efficient. Sarcophagus. Please tell me there's no skeletons in here. I can definitely not handle a skeleton. Leather satchel. That might have some gold in it. 50 gold coins. Perfect. Okay, I think we are in the clear. Is that Corinnes? It looks like a town with walls and everything. Ah, and there's one of those disgusting bugs. Alright, so how do I get there? That's the most important question. Oh, definitely not. It's one of the disgusting bugs, isn't it? Yes, sir. Wow, that didn't do it! Wow, that was super close. And I had to use one of my firebolts as well. And I'm out. Okay, I guess I don't really have a choice. We gotta go big if we want to survive. And when I say we, I mean me, myself, and this fireball right here.
Nothing there.
I'm no expert, but usually there's some plants around these things. Button. I don't like pressing random switches, but here goes nothing. Nothing happened, okay. Here's another. Is there a third one then? That looks like a farmer's hut, and there's a bug on the right. Definitely let's go to the farmer. Actually, you know what? Don't mind me.
Any trouble.
Oh, I can't sleep in this bed. Well, that's not good.
Yes, what is it?
Food. Water. Food and water. Not necessarily in that order.
Hey, stranger. I saw how you came out of the mountains. You can be glad you didn't come by here 3 weeks ago. We would have taken you for an escaped convict. And we made short work of those. You look completely done in. What do you want here?
I'm on my way to town.
The way you look, you'll have to bribe the guards to get in. And you have to know what they want to hear.
And that would be?
Well, for example, that you're from Lobart's farm and want to go to the smith in the city. But that won't do you any good. You don't look like a farmer.
I see. I need better equipment.
I can imagine. But I tell you right now, we don't have anything to give away. If you can pay for what you want, Lobart will sell you something. Otherwise, go to him and ask him if he has work for you.
Where can I find Lobart?
Well, on the farm, of course. The farm belongs to him. And don't try messing with him. He's thrashed a lot of tramps and thrown them off his farm.
I was attacked by bandits in the mountains.
Those filthy rabble. They were probably the same bastards who took one of our sheep last night. You had terrific luck. Most people don't get away alive.
I know the hideout of the bandits.
Do you want to attack them? Count me out. It's much too dangerous. Besides, I have to watch over my sheep. But if you think you can get the riffraff off our backs, the whole farm would be very grateful to you.
I've got to go.
There's another of those scummy beasts.
Yeah, I hate the scummy beasts. They're very tricky. Whoa, there's more scummy beasts. Although I shouldn't sound so surprised.
Monster around.
Perfect. There's always scummy beasts. There's always scummy beasts! No, scummy beasts!
There's another of those scummy beasts.
You know, I just had the weirdest dream that I just got killed
One less monster around.
by one of these scummy beasts. Oh, here's one coming for you. You have a scummy beast on you.
There's another of those scum.
Okay. I got one.
One less monster around.
Good.
Nothing to plunder.
It's always good to get rid of these scummy beasts. Now if Lobart would only let me sleep, I'm definitely not good out in the rain.
don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble.
Fine. Let's stay out of trouble then.
Can you give me something to eat?
Only those who work here get something to eat.
I just killed some scummy beasts for you, lady. Now where is your husband? We need to have a talk.
Hey,
Lobart.
you!
Why are you hanging around on my land? Whose side are you on? The rebelling farmers or the king?
Definitely for the peasants, man.
I'm for the peasants.
Ha! That damned warmonger Onar will drag us all into the grave. What do you think? How long will the paladins just stand by? After what Onar has done, the whole city is in an uproar.
Wait, what?
What's going on here anyway?
Don't you know what's going on? Boy, where are you from? We're on the edge of a civil war. Up till now, all the farmers looked at the tribute to the city as fair taxation. But since the paladins have come to Corinthus, the city guards visit us more and more often. And little by little, they're taking everything. If it goes on like this, soon we won't have anything left for ourselves. Some farmers are starting to rebel. Onar was the first of them.
Tell me more about this Onar.
Onar is the biggest farmer here in the area. He is broken with the city. They say he's hired mercenaries to keep the city guard off his back. Can't blame him. In any case, no royal soldier dares to set foot on his farm anymore.
Who are those mercenaries that Onar hired?
I don't know much about the guys. Supposedly, a lot of them are former prisoners from the mining colony. Everybody knows what you can expect from them.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I mean, sure, the mercenaries weren't all that, well, virtuous, but they were good guys, once you got to know them.
What about you? Whose side are you on? Peasants or king?
Now, I'm too close to the city to really have a choice, but I'm glad about that. I wouldn't know how to decide. The king is bleeding us dry, and Onar sets his mercenaries on anyone who won't join him. That's why most of the other farmers are still undecided, but sooner or later they'll have to choose one side or the other.
I'm looking for work.
I can't use another farmhand, but I could offer some work to a day laborer. Well, what I mean is, you can lend a hand in the field, and there's certainly a few other things to do around here. I could pay you with gold, or give you a few decent things to wear. The things are worth a fair bit. I can't give them to you for nothing, but I can sell them to you cheap if you work for me. By the looks of you, I should say, take the clothes. Anyway, the small turnip field next to the barn needs to be harvested.
All right.
Then hurry it up a bit before I change my mind.
I guess we're collecting turnips now. Putting in the hard work. There we go, turnips. At least the rain has stopped. I think I got him. Oh. Nobody saw that. Leather satchel. Not bad, 25 gold. Hello lady, do you have anything for me to do?
Hey! Can you give me something to eat?
Only those who work.
Yeah, so you've told me. But I'm still hungry.
Hey, you! Here are your turnips.
Hey, you're not all that worthless after all. Take them to my wife in the house. Tell her to cook them.
What about my pay?
I can give you 5 gold pieces. Or sell you the clothes cheaper. Well, what's it to be?
Make me a better price for the togs.
Good. I'll give them to you for 10 gold pieces less.
Have you got anything else for me to do?
I don't. But you can ask my wife or the boys in the fields. Maybe they need some help.
See, I'm working,
Hey.
woman. Make me a sandwich.
I've got a few turnips here for you.
Great. That should be enough to fatten those guys up. Since you're here anyway, I saw a traveling trader pass by here a few minutes ago. I think he stopped on his way to town. Go to him and see whether he's got a decent frying pan for me.
Give me the gold, and I'll go see the merchant for you.
Are you saying I can trust you? Just don't spend the money on booze, do you hear?
I would not think about it. I'm a decent fellow, you'll see.
Who do we have here? You're on your way to the city. Am I not right?
Maybe.
You look like a fugitive. All fugitives are headed for the city. You could even be a former convict for the mining colony. I don't care where you come from, but I believe I have an interesting offer for you.
What do you have to offer?
The way you look, the guards will never let you into the city. I can help you get into the city. I have here a small piece of paper with the royal seal and the governor's signature. A pass. With this scrap of paper in your pocket, you can run about as raggedly as you please, and the guards will leave you alone. Interested?
Nah, I don't think so. It sounds like there are strings attached to that.
Now, keep your paper.
I seem to have misjudged you, huh? Well, do you want something else? Can I interest you in my wares?
I would like a
Show me
frying
your
pan.
wares.
Take your pick.
Textile. Leather. Pan. Perfect. Amulet of spiritual power. And it gives 10 magic protection. Well, I could use some actual armor instead. Let me sell you some of this stuff. I think I don't really have that much to sell.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
You too.
Hey, you! Here's your frying pan.
Fine. Let's see then whether it's any good.
Of course it's good.
Can you give me something to eat?
You can come back for more tomorrow.
Thank you. Alright, let's talk to the guys in the field. See what they're all about.
And how goes the work?
Same as always. Lot to do, not enough money, and with a bit of bad luck, the orcs will come tomorrow and burn down our farm. The king's paladins have occupied the whole city, but I can hardly believe they'll move their butts out here when the orcs attack us.
Can I help you? I'm looking for work.
Do you know anything about working in the fields?
What is there to know?
In that case, I think we're fine here. Thank you. If you want to work for Lobart as a day laborer, I can only warn you, he pays people like you really miserable.
He offered to sell me some clean clothes cheap if I helped out on the farm.
Well, I don't have anything for you to do, but you can bring me and the boys something to drink, fetch me a bottle of wine, and I'll tell Lobart you were a real help to us.
Now, where would I get some wine? It's getting dark, though. Not liking this. Maybe Zardas has some wine that he hasn't told me about. Small bloodfly. Come here, you pesky beast. Oh, I'm actually like half dead.
There's another of those scummy beasts. One less monster around.
Nothing to be had there.
Yeah, I'm really popular with the scummy beast. Young wolf, definitely don't want to cross that one. What is this? Water, gold, apple. And Statue of Enos, of course. Boy, am I glad to see you. How about you heal me, Enos? I gave you a nice prayer, okay? Uh-oh, young wolf. Okay, I'm good. Come here, you.
Nothing there.
Wolves, uh-oh. I should definitely stay out of the forest, and a bandit. Should definitely not cross that guy's path.
One less monster around.
Cavalron? Now what are you
Wait a
doing
minute.
here?
Trouble? Damn. I don't know where they're all hiding. You kill one, and shortly afterwards, they're all back again. Wait a moment. I know you. You're the fellow who was constantly baking arrows for me in the Valley of Mines.
Yeah, it's me. You taught me how to sneak around.
Your name is Cavalorn, right?
Ah, I see you haven't forgotten me after all we went through in the cursed colony. Where are you heading?
To the city. Where else?
To the city.
Well, well. To the city, eh? You may run into problems with the guards. They aren't letting just anyone in anymore. since the area here is swarming with bandits. In the past few days, one of those former psionics from the Valley of Mines came by here. He said he constantly goes in and out of Corinus. He went into the valley below the big tower. There must be a way in there somewhere near the waterfall. Maybe you should talk to the fellow.
Yeah, Lester, already did.
Interesting armor you're wearing. Don't you belong to the Shadows anymore?
Shadows? They haven't existed since the fall of the barrier. The moment we could finally leave the Valley of Mines, there was no reason for me to stick with them. Now I work for the Water Mages. I belong to the Ring of Water.
It's funny how eventually we all end up working for the Water Mages.
What are you doing here?
I'm sitting tight. If it hadn't been for these damn bandits, I wouldn't be here.
Tell me more about the Ring of Water.
I'm not really allowed to talk about it. All I can do is send you to Vatras. He is the representative of the Water Mages in Corinus. The best thing would be to talk to him. Tell him you've come from me. Maybe he'll take you on as one of us. We urgently need more good people.
I'm good people.
Weren't you and your people enemies of the Water Mages back then?
Those crazy old days are over. There isn't any more new camp or old camp. Now that the penal colony no longer exists, everyone is on his own. Most of us former prisoners are still being hunted. The Water Mages were able to get my sentence commuted, and now I can move about freely.
What are the Water Mages doing now?
They're up to something big. It has to do with an unknown region of the island.
An unknown region? Where is it supposed to be?
I can't tell you more. Talk to Vatras in Corinus.
Man, the Water Mages are always up to something big.
What was that about bandits?
Have you slept through the last few weeks?
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm talking about all the riffraff from the penal colony that are making themselves at home here in the area, plundering and murdering for all they're worth. I guess I'm lucky they didn't kill me. I let down my guard for one moment, and they clubbed me from behind. No idea how I'll get all my stuff back now.
Here's an idea. How about we go together?
You were robbed by the bandits?
Yes, they beat me down and tossed me to the goblins for lunch. It was damned important stuff. A letter and all my money. I absolutely have to get it back. But without someone to watch my back, I'm not going back there. That cowardly rabble.
You know, I know exactly how you feel. I used to have a lot of money too, but then Zarda just teleported me here and took all my ore.
Can I help you with the bandits?
Maybe. But as scrawny as you look, you surely haven't held a proper sword in your hand for weeks. Well, I don't have any choice but to take your offer. My time is running out. So, pay attention. Down this path here, you'll find one of those filthy holes in the ground that bandits like to hide in. The fellows there are the same ones who stole my stuff. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll nab the rabble.
I need better equipment.
Those swine haven't left me much. I can give you a wolf knife. Will that do for now?
You call that a knife? But what about healing?
I still have 2 healing potions here. Interested?
Sure,
Oh,
give
yes.
them here.
Yes. I definitely want all the healing you have. Let me look around first, if you don't mind. Also, you said healing potions. Perfect. Oh, this knife is actually pretty good. Found another leather satchel. Let me guess, this one has gold as well. Yes, it does. know what? Just now I had one of those weird premonitions. And I don't know how this keeps happening. It's always when I'm fighting wolves that I keep having these premonitions. Good thing about it too, because I was on my guard. Healing herb, good. Pesky little creatures, aren't there?
Nothing to be had,
Goblin.
nothing to plunder.
Alright, Calvaron. I don't know. I guess we can try and do this, but it's mostly up to you. Let me just drink one potion and we're Gucci.
Let's mix it up with those guys.
Sure thing. Just keep my back clear, okay? Now
Sure.
they're in for a nasty surprise.
Well, they're probably asleep right now. Except for the one guy who's supposed to stand watch. Oh, he looks like one of the rogues from the new camp.
You deserve
Nice.
that. You poor sucker. You don't even have any gold on you.
When I checked him, he didn't have any gold on him. Pinky promise. You go right ahead. I'll stay here and make sure there's nobody at our back.
You deserve that, Lola.
Nothing to be had there.
Thanks for the gold, you hero.
Well fought.
So, that's done. Ha! They shouldn't have messed with me. Then I can
Indeed.
finally fulfill my mission. I've lost too much time already.
What sort of mission?
Ah, yeah. First I have to get into the city, and then later. I don't know how I'm going to get all that done in time.
What about me?
Why not? You could take the letter into the city. Then I'll have a bit more time to take care of my equipment. One of the bandits must have the letter in his pocket. Take it to Vatras, the water mage in the city. You'll find him in the temple of Adenos. He preaches there all day. Tell him that I wasn't able to get it done. And if he asks where I am, just tell him I'm already on my way to the meeting point. Okay? Oh yeah, one more thing. First buy some decent clothes from the farmers. Otherwise, you may be taken for a bandit. Here's a couple of coins.
Damn, you're such a good guy. Let's see, I have some learning points.
Can you teach me something?
Sure. You know that. Man, they really took a lot out of you. You can't remember anything at all, can you?
No.
I want to learn your abilities.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Thinking is nice, I suppose. But right now... Actually,
With soft souls, you have a better chance of getting close to your opponents without them noticing.
It must be fate that you should be the one who teaches me how to sneak again, Gavalorn.
That's better. You've forgotten a lot since then, but we'll get it back.
Thanks, man. You're really trusty, comrade. Okay. I guess let's take a nap first and foremost. Actually, let's sleep for longer than 1 hour. More like 8.
Nothing there.
These bandits have a really nice cave going for them over here. Is this convict's pants? Show me. Very nice. Although convict's armor is not exactly great right now. I should probably try to blend in, not stick out. Also, where can I get some wine? Oh baby, not that.
Nothing there.
Well, this knife that we have right here, the wolf's knife, might be great for damage, but it's got terrible reach. And reach is just as important as damage.
Nothing there.
Oh, I see. This one leads to Karenis, and this one goes to the Valley of Mines. Oh, I'm definitely not looking forward to going back there. You know what I just realized? I should have stashed away some of that ore. That way Zardas couldn't have stolen it. I'll definitely be doing that the next time. How nice, we get to see the sunrise.
Those bandits won't trouble you anymore.
Why? Are they dead?
They picked a fight with the wrong guy.
Thank Innos. Here, it isn't much, but I want you to have it. I'll tell the others about this.
Oh,
I've
perfect.
gotta go.
I was wondering where I can get some wine. Hey, you.
Here's your wine.
I'd better not ask where you got it from, huh? Who cares? Thanks anyway. Lobart will only hear the best about you.
I'm headed for town.
And?
Is there anything interesting you can tell me about the city?
Nope. But Maleth goes to the city from time to time. Maybe he knows something. I mean, something that would interest you.
Yeah, he already told me everything I need to know. Now this is a really beautiful morning. I get the feeling it's going to be a good day. Hey, Lobart. Where's my clothes, man?
Have you got any?
I don't.
I need some sensible clothes.
I can give you clean farmer's work clothes. Can you pay for them then?
How much for the work clothes?
Well, we'll see. You've worked the field for me. You helped my wife. Vino says you were real help to him. And that's saying something. He doesn't usually hold with day laborers. Maleth said you chased the bandits off. The bastards have caused us a lot of trouble. Thanks to you, we're rid of them. 30 gold pieces. It's not gonna get any cheaper.
Alright, then I'll take it.
Give me the work clothes then.
There's a chest in my house where you'll find clean things. But don't even think about taking anything else without asking.
No, I wouldn't dream of it. Well, you don't really have a lot anyway. Very nice. We should be able to get inside Corinus now. And on such a beautiful morning too.